Unfortunately, this might be a long one. I was just sitting here thinking. You know, I always tell you about them Brunson sisters. They are a united front, but not always. But Stephanie and Stella are. I've been Chanel's friend for quite some time because Chanel always seemed like she's a scapegoat and a black sheep of the family. No, they just had a question about her birthright. They don't know if the Brunson man who committed suicide was her real daddy like he was Stephanie, Stella's, and Sharon's. They don't know. And she the only one they say don't look like him. It's 4 of them, and only 3 look alike. You take your pick. Anyway, when Chanel had to go back and forth to Philadelphia, and me being a friend that I am, at least I thought I was, I would fund her. I would give her money, send her cash apped it. And before I knew how to do that, I Western Unioned it and everything. Because I thought I was helping her. This might be a long one, people. I'm sorry. But I wasn't helping her. I was enabling her to treat me like shit. I knew it. But she was like a little sister. A little sister I didn't even know I had at the time. And a little sister I don't have now. Anyway, I thought I was being, giving her advice and trying to do right. And she kept moving back here, moving back here, moving back here. So when she finally moved back here into that house up there on Loch Raven, I think her and Antoine was doing a coo. Her, Antoine, and Stephanie. I don't know if the same time or not. Because I remember him saying, I guess I like fat girls now. Dun, 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 dun. Anywho, like I said, it might be a long one. So, she moved around the corner from Antoine. I knew they knew who they were, and I'm pretty sure they ran into each other at some point. Yep. So, I was at her house when and it was a fraudulent house. She faked the landlord papers, faked the signature, faked the phone number. They had to call the cops to remove and everything. I'm like, what the crap is this? Anyway, so I was up there for a while, and while she lived there, she trashed everybody. Her cousin Tony, he was a visitor there for a while. And then all of a sudden, she was trashing his ass like shit. I'm like, I don't understand. And then she started telling me that Stephanie started drinking beer and smoking marijuana. And I'm like, I'll listen to her because, my friend, I give her, I don't really give advice. I just, just be a listening ear. And all I kept thinking about was, why is she telling me that? Why is she telling me that now? And why does she think I care? So by then, I had not gotten medical marijuana. I had started discussing it with Chanel. Oh my God, that's when I realized she was the narcissist she really was. She broke it down. It was too expensive. You gotta go through this and that. This and bang, 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 a-da-ga-da. And I thought to myself, dag, for real? She was like, yes. I said, there's always another way to skin a cat. You feel me? So I researched it myself, and it didn't take in everything she said. It was a lie. And I said, Dick, why did she hinder me? Now, we had talked about it for years, and she said she had one. Never saw the card or anything. But when I wanted to get one too, she made it so hard for me, like we had to climb out the caves of the hell it was to get back on Earth, like on, sorry, Matt, Futurama, like out of the gutter into New York, up into the sky, see the blue sky. I mean, we had to dig deep from all deep into the earth and stuff. And all I could think about is this the year 3000? And when I found out that everything she said was a lie, I realized that girl, well, I know I enable people sometimes. I do. I've been doing it all my life. I started with my mama, my sister, my brother, my Aunt Lizzie, my Aunt Di, my cousin Angelo, my cousin Sean, my cousin Vicky, my cousin Angelo. I did it with all of them. I enabled them. I paid them weight in gold. Either gave money or gave money for drugs or gave money for cuckoo girls down at the Cuckoo Lounge on Baltimore Street. I gave them the right to treat me like crap and stomp all over me. I gave them all the right to use me. No, I didn't. Somebody else gave them that right before I was born. So when I was born, it was already my birthright. I didn't even know I carried it like a big old weight on my head. And people like, girl, you bald-headed, you a dyke. No, girl, I've been a bald-headed woman for 25 years. Ain't nothing dyke about me besides y'all raping ass bitches. And that's only for the ones involved. I don't want any more hair on my head. I'm going to tell you why. It is a crutch. My mama wanted me to grow to be beautiful. She set me on the steps with cute little dresses and barrettes in my hair and patent leather shoes. And a little poppy dress with the little, the curtsy you have to do and bend down and smile. And I had hair that cascaded down my back and sometimes even reached my ass. She made sure she washed it and combed it and brushed it and greased it real good and put it in plaits so the next day I can get straightened and combed out. And be a pretty little girl. No, nigga, I want to play football. I wanted to run into them cute guys. Yeah. Nobody ever knew that until I put the video on here. When I used to play football with them guys, my brother, I'd be the quarterback or the running back or something. I'd run down. My brother, like, he'd tell me a play, and I look, and I see a guy that I like. I'm like, I'm going to run and bust his mouth. And he'd know I love him. I like him. He cute. That's Maurice. I'm going to bang him in his nose, and when his nose bleed, he going to know him in love. So I run down there. I was only like 6 or 7 years old, probably younger than me. I run down there. I was a faster runner. I run down there, and I jump on his back and just bang him in his head, because I ain't want him to catch the ball, because I couldn't catch the ball. He was faster than me. And then he'll fall. Tell stop hitting me. I'm looking at him. Your nose bleeding, you dumbass. I'm in love. I was like, nigga, please, you better know it. Them guys be running from me. I run up to them and bust their lips and shit. Papu, tell her stop. She won't stop hitting me. I don't want to play no more. I ain't coming back around here. I be fucking them up. I be looking at them. Don't you know I'm in love, nigga? You know, when I got old, I laughed my ass off. It was funny as shit. Anyway, let's go back to shit now. So when she started telling me these things, these little things, these little cracks in the surface, I'm like, what did these people do to her? And why is she telling me now? All these stuff. And then Stephanie let it slide. So the stuff I told Stella. I was ashamed. I said, I told Stella. Because she said Stella didn't tell who told her. She just told her the story about Keisha offered me some coochie, and I told her no. And then Stephanie said, well, Stella didn't tell me who said it. I said, I told her. Girl, I'm going to step right up in there. I popped my collar at that nasty bitch. Anyway, but Chanel, out of all of them, she is key. Because unlike Stephanie and Stella, they are thick and thin. You cannot break Stephanie and Stella. Chanel is always thought of herself as the scapegoat, as the black sheep of the family. No, she is just a question baby. They don't know if she's a real Brunson or not, or is it a affair that her mama had? Not like her brother, cousin Troy, her uncle's son, and her mother's daughter. Who the hell though? And then Sherb popped up the same age, a couple of months older or younger than Stephanie. And Stephanie, the older sister. So yeah, like, follow, and share. But seriously, those people are crazy. So you can call me crazy all day long. Yup. When my cousin Angelo started defending Chanel after Chanel told me what they were doing with each other, all I could think about is, I hope Shantae leave him. He got ED, it don't work. He got diabetes real bad. I hope she leave him and he go to a hospice and they put dick up his ass like he could have gotten jailed and he act like he ain't get it. That ain't me though. Like, follow, share.